Back Road Ministry, the world premiere, Mr. Martin coming at you live and direct once again, from the Key Optima Studios. Boy, oh boy, do they know how to roll out the BS or what? What a week, what a week, what a week. Here we are, starting on Monday with our favorite guy, Roman Reigns. They do it for Roman. Sympathy to manipulate viewers to cheer for Roman. He's got cancer. How can you not cheer for a guy who beat cancer once and damn sure is going to beat it again? You gotta love him. And they went to the lowest depths to get you to like somebody and just crossed the line with me yesterday on Monday. So we exposed the Roman Reigns bullshit on Monday and his bidding for his Masonic masters. And following that, you would think that things would kind of calm down. But here we go on Wednesday, and the anarchists come. Now we got mad bombers and suspicious packages all over the place. They trying to blow up Barack Obama. They trying to blow up Hillary Clinton in New York. They're trying to blow up Maxine Waters. I don't know why. But they even try to blow up air quota, according to the media. So remember, this is what they do. These are all very well scripted rituals. They do them according to that Pacific day, as I showed with Roman Reigns, how everything kind of matches up with numerology. They play around with numerology a lot. And the gematria in their names or in things they say usually matches up to the numerology of that day. Saw a lot of 43 numerology in the Roman Reigns event. Let me say his name was Joe. 43 has a lot to do with masonry. So it basically was putting out that he's a Mason. He's going to say some stuff to the people. He's going to manipulate the people. He's going to lie to the people. But anything after Joe, his Masonic brothers discount as bullshit, because they know to keep the secret that this is not real. This is scripted. He's playing with the masses on purpose. And this is what these people have been doing for centuries. Like I say, I have nothing against Masons. I have most of my friends, most of my family is Masons. But I do have something against people in organizations who do evil stuff. And that could be any organization, even Masonry. For centuries and decades, you've had a lot of Masons who have done evil things and used their organization and affiliation to do these things. And you know, my grandfather was a Mason and he never told anybody that. And now I'm starting to understand why he didn't. Now I'm starting to understand why he never tried to push my father towards Masonry, because there's a lot of twisted individuals in the organizations that need to be cleaned out and moved out, because that's not what Masonry should be about. Masonry was about building a man, structuring a man, not about the foolishness that they use it for today. Yeah, it's all right to have secrets, but it's not good to manipulate people with those secrets and use things as, you know, sensitive as cancer to pass agendas. That's when you start crossing the lines. And I don't think that's what the founding of King Solomon's Masonry was all about. But you get you know, that event kicking off, and then we take a break, and then Wednesday all these mad bombings started to hit off. So a friend of mine told me that on the military bases, they were doing suspicious package drills on Tuesday. Me being in the military, we do a lot of suspicious package drills, we do a lot of Charlie drills, we set down the base. So they were already preparing for suspicious package drills on Tuesday before these bomb threats ever took off. And then suddenly, here we go, Wednesday, we got all these suspicious packages, New York. Everybody's doing some form of drill. Traffic had been backed up here since the morning before the first bomb threat even got called. So they had been planning this for a whole day prior to them executing it on Wednesday. So this is how they do it. Everybody they picked, if you take their first name, it coincided with the numerology of the day. They didn't just pick these people. Everybody they picked, their name matched one of those numerology numbers from yesterday. And a lot of them had a tie into the number 25. If we know that number 25 has a lot to do with death and masonry. So impeachment also has a lot to do with 25. Comeback, remember, comeback, Tom Brady's comeback. in the Super Bowl between Atlanta and the Patriots. 25. 25 was the number of comeback. And the Democrats will be making a comeback following this next election coming up in a couple of days. They will be making a comeback. So, big distraction narrative, big manipulation narrative to try to get people to vote a certain way, which, you know, people going to vote for who they want to anyway. Why go to these depths? And then why don't the Democrats try running a campaign for a change? The new way of running campaigns is you put out a commercial about how bad the other candidate is, and then the candidate that's running says, vote for me. Now, you don't know what the fuck this person has did for you lately, but that's their whole campaign. The other person sucks, vote for me. I mean, that's pretty much how they do it now. They do a commercial, the other candidate sucks, he hates your guts, vote for me, nothing more. And you supposed to base your vote based upon what somebody else says about another person. Nothing based upon what this person has done for you lately. So, you know, the Democrats lose because, you know, they don't try to win. They think just because they're Democrats, people gonna vote for them. They think black folk are just gonna vote for Democrats just because they're Democrats. No, but that's what they think. So now they have went to the depths of let's manipulate people through, you know, painting a picture of the crazy Republican that's willing to blow up the world, and they want to blow up Democrats because they fear us, and you have to vote for Democrats. You need to vote for us because we will keep the order in the world. You know, basically just a bunch of BS script. Get the black people on board because you know they're gonna bring out a Republican, a Trump Republican, because the first person they tried to throw on the list was they tried to blow up Barack Obama. Oh, we gotta go vote. We got to go vote now. They try to blow up Barack, you know, because Barack can't do any wrong. A man who murdered more people during his presidency than any president, he could do no wrong. So of course they got to blow up Barack to get the black folk to go out and vote Democrat. So it's all about manipulation, all about trying to get you to do something by manipulating the situation, getting the sympathy. We saw it with Roman Reigns, getting the sympathy. If you're so sympathetic for Roman, you gotta like him. How can you hate a man who beat cancer? So we tried for 4 years to get him over, nothing worked. So let's bring up his cancer from 11 years ago and utilize that. We got a big TV contract coming up with Fox Sports. We don't want to lose money, so when Roman comes back, we got our hero. They love him, and we can build around him that way. So we just use something to get sympathy. We'll try to blow up Democrats to get people to vote Democratic. We'll show how crazy the Republicans are, how they're psychopaths, how, you know, the Make America Great Trump lovers are killers and demented. And people, why would you vote for a party who backs those type of people? You had Trump probably say something stupid about the person, and we might have already seen the person. They might have already been exposed at one point in time. And, you know, come November, the Democrats will take over. So it's all pretty much well scripted to get you to do things, to manipulate and play with your mind. While this is going on, though, nobody's paying attention to the stock market, which 10 out of 3 is going to crash in a couple of days, and economic peril is going to hit. That's what everybody should be paying attention to, the manipulation of the stock market. But right now they got all these distractions in your face, so you can't pay attention. So when it happens, you're gonna be caught off guard. When them stocks crash, people are gonna be caught off guard. So, and like I say to all, you know, watch the manipulations. Don't fall prey to the manipulation games, because these folks are the master manipulation. This is what they do. These are games they play. This is how they get the masses. This is how they entrap the masses, and how they've been entrapping the masses for years. And they don't care how low they don't care how low they have to go to get you to do, or what they have to do to get the sympathy. So, you know, the idiot box is not your friend, is always your enemy. The idiot box is not your friend. We say it's always your enemy. You can't believe what you see all the time. And a lot of time people don't challenge what they're seeing and hearing. And we have to get more into challenging the stupid stuff we see and hear. There is a science where we can go and break this stuff down and, you know, kind of get a feel of, is this live or is it Memorex? You know, that old Memorex commercial. Is it live sound or is it Memorex? Is it real or is it fake? And you got to be, you know, willing to expose things that are fake. You have to be. In this society, we're scared to do that because we don't want to admit that somebody's lying to us and manipulating us, who we were taught that we were supposed to trust. The news media, the government. You know, although we say we don't trust them, we still trust them because we never want to challenge the stuff they do. So we'll talk crap about the government. Oh, they've been the government, they always trying to do to us. Black folk, well, why do you want to do this and do that? But we never challenge any of these entities. We just go with the flow. We just go with the flow. The media, well, they're always trying to make us look bad, but we never challenge what they put in front of us. You have to challenge what these people are doing. These are the true enemies of the world, your governments, your media outlets that spew propaganda. This ain't nothing but propaganda. They're just doing it in a different form in America. They don't call it propaganda. They do it in a different way. So be on top of your game. Get into your gematria. Be watching for the stock market. Be watching for the last days of Trump and how this election plays into these last days. And prepare yourself. Prepare your family. Like we say, 2019 is going to be a hard year if you're not mentally ready. Mr. Mokhti, peace and hair grease.